I now have my own 2020 F90 M5 competition axle back for my BMW M550. When I tell you this is solving all my problems, I am not lying. So first off, to get it out the way, the death of me with this car is going to be the muffler. It is fucking huge and it is so restrictive. And then second off, because of my muffler, I can't cut my tips off like a regular G30. You know, a 530 or a 540 can just go ahead and cut their tips off, throw on some quad tips and keep their muffler, but we cannot do that. So I'll get into it later, but the best setup on these cars is going to be an X-pipe, you know, cut out your resonators and then going catless. But with that, you can make it sound a lot better if you deal with that muffler. Obviously, the elephant in the room is price. Whether you're going to AliExpress or you're going to Valvetronic or Remus, you're going to be paying, you know, almost $2,000, if not more, for a full catback, or you know, $1,000 for an axle back, and nobody wants to do that. Trust me when I tell you, you're not even cheaping out when you go this route, because the stock F90 M5 exhaust, you know, it's a full titanium exhaust. It's fucking great. You can get a full F90 catback for like $400 on Marketplace. The best setup on these cars is going to be, like I said, going catless and then cutting your resonators off, and for me, it's going to be throwing this on. For some people, if they don't want to be that loud, you know, they don't even have to go catless. They don't have to cut their resonators off. They could actually just go and grab one of these and throw it on, and it'll make a difference. You don't have to go pay $2,000 for an exhaust, because you could pay $400 for a full F90 M5 catback. When it comes to the F90 M5 exhaust, like I was saying, they are way less restrictive. The M550 has a fucking suitcase of a muffler with 2 big resonators. The stock F90 M5 catback has this less restrictive muffler with 1 smaller resonator. So if you want to go ahead and throw that on by itself, go do it. In my opinion, the best setup on these cars is going to be, like I said, going catless, cutting off the resonators, throwing on an X-pipe, and then throwing on this F90 M5 axle back. So I'm really excited to get this on. I'm not going to throw it on today. I honestly thought I was. It's not going to be months. Don't get on my ass like you do with the downpipes. Hopefully it'll be on this week, but yeah, if you have any questions, if you have an M550, you have questions, or you just want to know more about this, just comment down below.